Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
Right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake
Nikkie.
up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Alive and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Today we have some sunshine. It looks really nice outside. Again, another nice fall day. We've had some cool weather, but it's not cold, so I'm good with that. So it's hoodie weather, but not jacket weather just yet. So how's everybody doing this amazing morning? I am your host, Miss Nikkie, your host of Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I'm also known as the Dean of Bubble Babes University, and that is BABEZ University. Don't put an S because we don't know what you're going to get. All right, y'all. So how's everybody doing? We have been talking about email marketing all week long. I hope that you guys got some value from this week. I hope that you have some actionable steps that you're taking this week. I hope that you created your email marketing account from somewhere. I didn't say you have to pick a certain one. I didn't choose one or the other. I said whatever works best for you, whichever one has the best, the easiest to work with, the one that works with your price point, your budget. Those are the ones that I want you to work with. I don't have any suggestions on what you should work with. You just work with what works for you, right? And so hopefully everybody has that. And if you already had your email list popping, I hope that you took some time to segment out your list. I hope you took some time to really look at your list and see what's working, see what's not working. And also look at your subscribers and see, do you have people that signed up but never engaged or never opened up an email? So you want to look at those things too. So we're going to close it up today with email marketing, and I'm going to see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the room. We only got 2 likes. What's up with y'all? I'm going to need y'all to hit the like button, y'all. Hit it. All right, let me see who's in the building. We have Miss Tracy is first. Hey, Miss Tracy. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy says, good morning, ladies. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Good morning, Miss Betty Rose. Miss Betty Rose said, good morning, ladies. Good morning, everyone. I am blessed and determined. Yes. Come on, blessed and determined. Woo. The light just popped on. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning. Happy Friday. She says, you guys click her picture. If you have not yet subscribed to her channel, go on over and subscribe to her channel. She has a new video out. It's telling you how to declutter your navigation at the top of your website. Go check that out. Go check it out. It is valuable. You're definitely going to need it, especially if you are one of those people who have a bunch of buckets at the top of your website on your navigation bar. So make sure that you go on over and follow her, subscribe to her channel, like the video, comment, and let her know if that video helped you, right? Because that's going to help her, right? And it's going to help other people find her. So let's get it together. So we have Cousin in the building. Cousin is the best moderator on what? Earth. Best moderator on earth. Yes, and yes. Good morning, Miss Deltra. She said, happy Friday. I'm blessed. She said, "Good morning, my hearts. Good morning, Queenies." That is from Miss Lloyd. She says she is blessed. Yes, thank you so much, Jazz. Jazz said, "Hit the like button, y'all." Good morning, Salima. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, "Good morning, ladies." Good morning, Melissa. She said, "I am feeling blessed." Good morning, I'm feeling blessed. Hey, Eric. Good morning, good morning, good morning. He said, "Good morning, Queens." Hey. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this morning? Yes, everybody, hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna need y'all to make it match. I'm gonna need y'all to make it match. And not only that, I want you guys to take this link out and I need y'all to share this out with all of your friends. I need y'all to share it out and say Coffee with Nikki is on. I need y'all to share it out and say, come on over here because it's popping, especially if you don't have your email marketing together. Right? So I was listening because, when I am doing my makeup in the morning, I am usually listening to maybe something educational. If I'm not listening to gossip, and I got some stuff on gossip because somebody, and I think it was in one of my chats, somebody said Jada Pinkett said she didn't meet Will Smith. Now I'm gonna look deeper because I will go down a rabbit hole in a second. But this whole Jada Pinkett thing is just like, girl, just sit down somewhere and just retire, or just sit down and work, or do whatever you're doing. Stop trying to do things for shock and awe. This is too much. This is too much. And I know she just released her book, and so I know she's doing all of this for the publicity and, just to get the people. So it's provocative. It gets the people going, right? But I'm like, girl, shut up already. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you doing too much. You doing too much. You making everybody relive moments and now they're questioning you. So, girl, let it go. So I'm telling you, these are the things that I'm doing while I'm getting myself ready in the morning. Like, I have whole conversations by myself. So now you get a glimpse of what's going on in my head when I'm doing my makeup. But I was listening to somebody, and somebody was saying, I forgot, it was like a sponsored ad, and they were saying that now is the time for you to absolutely use your email marketing. Why? Because if spending is tightened up, then that means it's more important for you to start building these relationships with your customers and your potential customers. And so if you're not speaking and engaging with your customers, you're missing out on that opportunity. And again, you don't want to just talk to them when you have a sale, right? So you want to start utilizing this. This is a great time to be in business. This is a great time for you to have a small business so that you don't have too many people, too much going on right now. You have time to build the relationships, the quality relationships that you want to build, the quality relationships that you want to build with your customer base, right? And so utilize this time wisely so that you can create the blueprint so that when you are growing, when you do grow, not yet, when you do grow, that you already established, you establish that foundation. And you want to make sure that you know how you're going to communicate with them. You know how to get the optimal results by speaking to them. You know what kind of information you're going to send to them. You know what kind of subject lines you're going to send to them so that it's not going to end up in their spam folder, and that they're going to want to click on it and they're going to want to share your information. This is the opportune time for you to start building these relationships with your customers so that they can build, so that they can grow with you. So I want to encourage you all to make sure that you are really engaging in your email list. I want you to really start building and growing your email list. I want you to really start speaking to your customers in your email list. Now, remember, we said you think that maybe, the things that and acquired along the way, that it may not be of value to you. You may not think other people will find that valuable, but somebody is going to need that one tip that about something. Somebody is going to need those things to avoid about something. Somebody is going to need these time-saving tips about something. So make sure you're utilizing your education, your expertise, and just your experience along the way, right? You want to use all of the things that helped you to get to this point, right? Use everything. Nothing is wasted, right? Use everything that helped you to get to this point. This goes even into like things, how you schedule things, how do you speak, your self talk, how you make a product, how you create a product, the process of you building a product. These things are going to be helpful to somebody. And you want to make sure that you are using all of these things and not thinking so much outside of yourself to try to find an answer that you already yourself no, you know what I'm saying? You already have the value within you. So I sound like you have to force the power within you, but you know what I'm saying? You really do. You have the value in you. You just have to dig it out and stop. You underestimate the information that you have. You overlook the importance of just that one little thing. It might be something minute, but that minute thing might be the thing that your customer needs in order for them to take whatever to the next level, to enhance their life. That's whatever's going to bring some kind of value to their lives, right? So don't overlook that. So let me check and see what you guys are saying in the chat, because I was running my mouth. Let's see. Chantel says, I'm blessed. Nikki, this series prompted me to create a survey asking my subscribers about my email content. I got some great insight into the direction I need to be going and moving forward. Hey, there we go. There we go. And that's all that matters, right? Because when we're doing things and don't know what we're doing, we're kind of like just like trying to throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. But if we kind of like step back and like just say, you know what, let me ask you what you want. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just try this thing out. This thing may work, you know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let me see. Maybe she meant the real Will. We don't know the real Jada. The real Jada out here thotting and bopping in these streets. This is not the gossip channel. I said, let me tell y'all something. I used to have a channel where I used to speak about, you know, what was going on and my controversial topics and stuff like that. And everybody be like, oh, Nikki about to read people. Nikki about to read people. I'm thinking I might go back to her because I really enjoy doing that type of thing. But yeah, Jada is like a whole entire mess to me. She's a whole entire mess. And I know she don't care about what people think about her, but the image that, like, what you built up and now what you're doing now is making you look like, I'm not gonna say, but it's making her look a little, okay. You fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Let me see. Hey D, how you doing? D's in the building. Good morning, Angie. Angie said good morning. Been sick. Hope you're feeling better, Angie. She said she missed the tribe. Good morning, Kim. We miss you too, girl. Good morning, Kim. You know it's early in California for Kim. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kim, we are going to be in California 2 weeks. I'm gonna be in California. Chantel, where are we going? Is it San Francisco or San Diego? I don't know where I'm going. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, babe. Sorry, I'm late. Girl, you ain't missing nothing but the gossip. You ain't missing nothing but the gossip. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She says, I'm training right now. Almost done. Can't hear, but we'll catch up what I missed at the replay. We'll catch what I missed at the replay. Okay. Work is working, y'all. Okay. Eric said, great information. Come on, Eric. The real Jada is still in love with Tupac. Let me tell y'all something. If my son, because I have sons, if my son wrote one of their dad's ex-girlfriends or whatever a letter talking about they wish that they were here because your mother would be happy or your father would be happy, however, right? If one of my kids wrote that kind of letter, I'd have been like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What is going on in that house? Let me tell you. Well, Friday could be a free for all, right? So we could be candid and we could say whatever we want, right? But like, what are we doing here? Like, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. You should definitely revive that channel. She always been a Thor box, a thought box. She a thotty body. Hey, Miss Linda. Miss Linda said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed and ready for my miracles today. Let's get these miracles, girl. Let's get them. Angie said, at this point, she just needs to give Will back to the streets. Because she's already been for the streets. Okay? She's already been for the streets. Girl. Well, see, the thing is, okay, so let me put this to the side. The thing is that we don't hear about Will's dirt, and nobody's excluding Will and not saying Will is the ideal this and the ideal that, but we don't really hear about Will's dirt. Like if you heard about Will's dirt, that's because somebody was really digging to find out what he's doing, and he's not embarrassing her. Like when Jada's doing something, she is embarrassing him. Like she's embarrassing Will. Like, girl, shut up already. Shut up. And I will be if I'm going to be having a relationship with a man or a young man that's the age of my son. That is one of my son's associates. What? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Jada? Let's get out of this place. Let's get out of this place, Jada, because what are you doing? Let me tell y'all something. The girl might be back. The girl might be girl, and she might be back. We'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Oh, she said, "Don't go back. I've been delivered." Right? I have. I've been on a detox. I've been on a detox. Chantel says San Diego. Yes, we're going to San Diego. So that is where I'll be, y'all, for my birthday. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, hit me up when you are here. Okay, sounds like a plan. I feel like Will may be falling in love with someone else on the low, and she's used to being number one. Will's been in love a million times with somebody else, and guess what? We ain't never see this person. I know that Will has some kind, well, I don't know, but we've seen pictures of Will having a relationship with somebody, and it was a quiet relationship. The girl ain't come out in public trying to confess her love to Will or whatever. It was quiet. Like, if you gonna do some stuff like this, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Okay, so we're gonna have to take a commercial break, and that's probably God telling me, girl, didn't we tell you we ain't doing none of that? But I love it. I love it. I gotta change my battery, so we will be back in 2 and 2. Remember that from Chuck Woolery? We'll be right back.
Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake
Nikkie.
up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
We are live, and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee, because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. So y'all want to know my text message that I just got? Treese was like, see how God works? Back to the regular schedule. Show. All right, so we back for the regular schedule program, right? So let me check and see what you guys are saying though, but I may be triggered. Let's see what you guys are saying. Good morning, chef. Good morning. I think I may have zoomed myself out. I did. Oh, look at that, y'all. Let's get that out the shot. All right, so what did I walk in on? Me talking about Jada being a hot piece, a mess. Sorry, y'all. This went left. Back to email marketing. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Who's in the streets? Okay. She never been for Will. She holds her heart for Pac. She's not only embarrassing their marriage. Imagine the stuff her children feel, right? Give us our Fresh Prince back. Oh, San Diego. I'm in San Francisco Bay Area. Okay. Got you, got you, got you. Happy birthday. Thank you. She's the total opposite of Jada, right? How far are you from San Diego? I'm so mad she turns me up. She turns me up early over here, bopping. Okay? Turn up. All right. Hit the like button. Okay, we back. We back. Email marketing, everybody. Email marketing. We are back. We are back. We are back. If I do something like this, it'll definitely be for after hours. Okay, so it'll be an after hours because I really do love doing it. But you see how God redirected me, right? So I'm back. The girl is back. Let me get this out of here. All right. The girl is back. The girl is back. So does everybody have their email marketing situation together? Let me know in the chat. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. Does everybody have their email marketing together? And if you're in here, because the numbers are not the math is not math thing, I'm going to need you guys to go on ahead and hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm just getting back in here. What did I miss? We not gonna go back, girl. We not gonna go back. I'm not backsliding. Not backsliding. We were talking about the Smiths. Let me see. Hold the phone. Is Melissa here? Yes, Melissa is here. Happy birthday, Queen. I didn't know it was your day. No, today's not my birthday. My birthday is October 26th. So my birthday's towards the end of the month, and we're going to San Diego. When are we going, Chantel? I tell you, I really don't know when I'm going somewhere. Sean gotta tell me when we going. Chantel, when we going? I think I'm leaving the 24th. I think. But I'll be there. I'll be there. Happy birthday, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yazzie, I am here. All right, so happy birthday. Hubby's on the 15th. Hey, come on, hubby. Working on it. Got you. Because the video she did on Clavio was on point. Okay. Good, good, good. Good morning, Chris Marie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And another thing, you don't want to miss. I know that we are going to have Melissa here on the 19th, and I could be shady and be like, don't go watch her video. But go watch her video. She has a video on grants. Go ahead and watch the video on grants. She tells you how she got her grant, the processes that she had went through, the things that she is now a part of. So y'all make sure that y'all click on Callie Meets NYC. Go subscribe to her channel. Go binge watch on some content. She has some really good content. I actually love watching her. So, and she's kind of calming. So when I'm like packing orders and stuff, I don't feel so and rush, because usually I'm like in a frenzy. But when I'm listening to her and I'm packing, I'm like, cool. But I only can do that when I don't have to get the orders out and run to the post office quickly. But yes, definitely follow and subscribe to Melissa's channel, which is Callie Meets NYC. I want you to follow both of these channels, Callie Meets NYC and Jasmine Alyssa's channel. They both have informative videos, and not only do they have informative videos, they're also BBU tribe members, and so you want to make sure that you support your sisters, because why not? Because it's all about collaboration and not competition, right? And while we're talking about that, and I just turned my phone on, let me turn it back on. Let me turn it back on. I want to share something with you as far as when you are questioning if you should create content, especially if you see a video and you like, oh, I have a good idea. This will look good with this thing. I should make a video about this thing, right? And since you so stuck and you don't know, like you are paralyzed and you cannot create content, or you think that you can't create content, you don't create the content. And I want to tell you something. I'm going to share a video that I've done, and I was I was creating another piece of content, and then this video came, and I was like, oh, I should use this video, right? And then I put my own words to it. I sat with it for a minute, and I was like, what could I say about this particular video that is going to relate to being an entrepreneur? What can I do that is going to be something that people will want to see or find funny, or just so I could trigger an emotion, right? And it was just about me triggering a funny emotion, but a real life emotion. And so I figured it would connect, right? I didn't know how well it was going to connect. I just knew that people, at least the people that are in my immediate circle, I knew that they were going to be like, oh yeah, I get it. So this is me telling you, when somebody is talking, or when somebody is speaking to you, and they're kind of like telling you what they want, or they're telling you a pain point, or they're just telling you something about their experience, use that and create content from that, right? And I'm saying that to say this: the video that I did with the girl falling down the stairs, do y'all remember that? Put some ones in the chat if y'all remember me doing the video with the girl falling down the stairs. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember, if you've seen the video of the girl falling down the stairs. Doing mine today with 5 emails. Got you, got you, got you. Let's see. So Yolanda, get on it, girl. Get on it, girl. Let's see. Just hit the like. Got you, Chantel. About 500 miles, 7-hour drive. Oh wow. The 25th. Okay, so the day before. Let me see. I was hoping we could see you. That would have been so nice, Kim. She's a Scorpio. You know it. I got my email and text marketing started this week. Yes, come on, Deltra. Yes to everybody who did it. Let me give y'all a round of applause. Let me give you a round of applause. Yes, hubby is the day before mine. I watched Melissa's video last night. Very informative regarding the grants. Very informative. Very. If I have customers numbers already, can I send them text to join? You can, and you can tell them they can opt out if they don't want it, or you could tell them to put stop. I think the SMS marketing I think it automatically tells them if they want to opt out to press stop, but just make sure, just in case you don't want to be infringing on people's privacy, their privacy. I've been a binger. I literally stalk both of them. Thank you. I love Jasmine's channel. All right, so we all got the ones. What are the names of the two channels? I missed them. Callie Meets NYC and Jasmine Alyssa. Girl, you got a baby, a whole newborn. Next trip, she should be a couple of months old, and you can leave her with people, or close to a year. So this video that I did, right? It has 744 likes, 774 likes. And this is one of my highest performing videos. And again, I was in the middle of creating another video, and then I seen this because I put it in my drafts. I seen this and I was like, I'm going to use this video. And because of that impulse, right? I have 99.8K views on this video. 99.8K views off this video. So when you feel like, let me go to my insights. Right. When you feel like you should do something because you had that idea, I'm saying trust your instincts and go with it. It may not always work. Sometimes when I choose things, they don't always work. They don't always hit. And I didn't even expect this to hit. Like I said, I just thought my immediate circle was going to enjoy it and they was going to find it funny. I didn't think that it was going to be, going as far as it's going. Last night, and it's going fast. Last night, it was at 79 point something because I remember showing it to Sean and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this video. It's 79, whatever. And now it's at 99.8K. So when you feel your gut telling you maybe you should use a piece of content and use a conversation that you had, I'm telling you, go ahead and use it. If you got some information from here and it's something that's stuck in your mind, I'm going to say go ahead and use that, because if you feel the need that somebody else may need to know that, I will go ahead and use it. Cinnabon says she likes the party. I know she does. That video was hilarious. Thank you. I reposted your video on my stories and got a ton of views. And this is and again, this is because people share. This is why you create shareable content. Coach T is telling y'all all the time, create shareable content. This is going to help you with getting being visible. This is going to help you with your messaging getting out there. This is going to help you with people seeing what you have, right? So use content that's going to be shareable. Think about it. Would somebody share that piece of content? You know what I mean? Like, what would they share about it? Think about what it is that you have to offer and create that kind of content. And again, everything is not going to hit, but when it does, it does. When it does, it does, right? A win is a win. A win is a win. Are you going to show now? Show the video? Oh, you didn't see it? I'm cracking up. Cinnabon said, how did I get in this? I know. Yazzie Faye bringing her into the mess. Bringing her right into the mess. This is the video I did. And I can't tell you who that girl is who fell down the stairs because I don't know. And you know the reason why I got this is because we have this conversation. Remember, we were having this conversation. I needed to take a break. Oh, I just could, I didn't have any thoughts. I needed a hiatus. I needed to do this. I needed to do that. Now I'm getting back into the swing of things. Now I'm getting back into my business. Now I'm feeling good again. Now everybody was going through that particular season. And I think the reason why that resonated with everybody is because it seemed like we all kind of went through that season at the same particular time. You know what I'm saying? And since we all went through that season together, it was relatable. And since you related to it, you shared it, or you commented on it, or you liked it. You know what I'm saying? And remember these kind of things for your own content, right? Stop thinking you just need to create content that look like somebody else's. Create the content that feels good to you, that you think that your customers are going to enjoy. They're going to tell you. You'll see what they like and what they engage with more. So then you just keep on creating more of that until that doesn't work, and then you come up with something else, or you keep on trying different things while you're doing that one thing. Right? While you're doing that one thing. Yes, the video is on IG. The video is so relatable. People love relatable content for sure. For sure. For sure. So, I wanted to just share that with you guys to encourage you to continue with your content. I want you to continue whenever you feel the need to post something, and don't just save it and forget about it. When you feel the urge, do it then. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, and it's they say that when you feel something, you should act on it immediately, right? You notice in business, you feel it when God gives you an idea, and it's like, okay, so if God put that idea in me, I should be acting on it right now. If I feel the need to do this, then maybe I should be doing this right now. And sometimes it don't always connect, right? Because we want immediate gratification, and so we think that we should immediately see everything connecting, and sometimes we don't, right? Sometimes we don't. When I created that piece of content, I didn't think anything was going to connect with that. When I changed my bio, I didn't think anything was going, because I didn't think it was that important. It wasn't until Coach T was talking about changing your bio and making sure that people know who you are, what you do, who you serve. And so when they read it, they automatically know they're in the right place. They automatically know that this is a place that I belong, right? And this is why I say it's important for you to put the information about who your company is and who you serve and that type of thing in your bio, because people are not going to go searching through all of your social media in order to find that. And so do I recognize the change? I absolutely do. And so I'm encouraging you guys to do the same thing. I'm a consistent student. I am never at the top where I'm like, I don't need to learn anymore. I'm always learning. I'm always, always, always a student. So if there's some information that I can get from you, I'm going to use that. If there's some information that I can get from, elsewhere, I'm going to use that too, because I'm always going to be a student of the game. Why? Because I'm always going to be able to learn something. And because of your experience, you may be able to teach me something that I have never experienced in my life. You may be able to share something with me that you've noticed before I may have, before I noticed, right? And so you want to make sure that you take these things into consideration and never be too big. Nobody's too big for the team. Nobody's too big for the team, right? You got to make sure that you are still learning and growing all the time. All the time. We are always evolving like Pokemon. Always, 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 always. Let me see. It's crazy. I can think of tons of relatable content for moms, but not for music lovers and self-care. That's because you're thinking too hard. Let it go. Release that. You're thinking way too hard. If you find content for relatable moms, add the music to it and talk about how music brings about whatever it is that relatable content is about. Or what kind of song do you feel when you da 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 da, like put them things together and make it relate to whatever you need it to relate to. If you find that kind of content, music goes transcends to everything, right? Music is in everything. So you could use music for everything. You trying to think of, oh, I need to see this content, and this content's got to be about music. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Put the music behind it. Put the song behind it. Put the thought behind it. Change the wording and make it what you need it to be, right? Change the wording and make it what you need it to be. I changed the girl falling down the stairs. I made it about being an entrepreneur, falling down and getting back up. It could have been about anything. It could have been about anything. But I made it about that. Why? Because this is my niche, right? And so make it about whatever you need it to be about. Right? Creating long form is easy for me. I'm getting stuck on short form. I don't know why. Create that long form, Jazz, and cut that into short form. Create the long form and take bits and pieces of it and create that short form. Stop overthinking, y'all. Y'all overthinking. Hey, Malaysia. Hey, Manifestasia. She said consistency is your superpower. Hey, come on, girl. Let me see. Kim says changing my bio to be more specific help. Thanks for the tip on that, Nikki. Thank you. And it does because people feel like this is where I belong. I know who you are. I don't have to go through everything. I could look at that and say, oh yeah, I want to consume her content. Right? Jazz, I find that the easy stuff is hard and vice versa. Yeah, I believe I'm overthinking. I know you're overthinking. You know why I know you're overthinking? Because you have so much information that you put into one video and you think that this one video just got to be this, just that. No. Take little bits and pieces of how you got to that point and break it down. Top 3 things on blah, 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 blah. What's the last video you did? Navigation, right? You did the long form video. 3 things to think about when you are decluttering your navigation bar. 5 things not to put on your navigation bar. How to change your navigation bar on Shopify. How to create your navigation. Do you want it on the top or do you want it on the side? How to create that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could break that whole video can be broken down into different parts of other content, right? Let me show you how to work the back end of Shopify. All of that is still within that piece of content. Don't overthink it, girl. Chop that thing up. Chop and screw it and use it. Chop, screw, and use it. Chop, screw, and use it. This is D. Oh, okay. D is self-allure and wigs. Okay, Deluxe Life. Let's get it. I had to open you up on my laptop. Got you. I had no clue what I put on. I have no clue what I put in my bio. Everybody, you could use AI to create your bio. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. You can use AI to create your bio. Say that you want to do an Instagram bio, who you are, what you do, who you serve, who you are, what you do, who you serve, and it'll tell you, it'll give you some things. So you can say, give me some ideas, or give me 10 ideas. So it'll give you 10 different options. Pick and choose what you want out of those options. Create you a bio. Make sure they're all in bullet points. Do not create a paragraph. Nobody's reading that. You want to create short bursts of information that people are going to see. Let the first thing be, it's not a bullet point, it's going to be an emoji. People are going to look at it and they're going to just go into reading it, right? Because they're going to be like, oh, look at this. Oh, look, a star. Oh, look at this. They're going to go and look at that. So make sure it's short bursts of information that is basically who you are in a couple of bullet points, right? Who you are in a couple of bullet points. Yes, Nikki got the answer, Sway. Chop it up. Gotcha. Chop it up, Jazz. You can chop that video up. That one video that you did, I think you can probably chop that thing up into about 5. I think you can chop that up into 5. Again, you could do voiceovers. You can add text on the thing. You can do cuts of the screen. I don't know how to speak in that term, but you know what I'm saying? Like you can show a piece and you can cut to something else, and show a piece and then cut to something else. Like, it does not have to be like brand new content all the time. Repurpose your content. If you repurpose your content, you will not overthink it. You will not overthink it, because if you're looking at it the way I say look at it, and say, okay, so this one long piece of content can break down into however many pieces of content, look at it that way, right? And don't wait until you create another long video to have that, to start breaking it down. Start creating that stuff so you can have a whole library of things, an arsenal of things that you could use, right? And create a folder and put it there. Create a folder and put it there. So we ended up talking about social media, but this is also as important as the email marketing, right? Because this is how you're building relationships with customer as well. I think that the emails are a little bit more personal. I think the emails is a little bit more like you get to the nitty gritty and be able to like build that relationship a little bit more. But it's like social media, you might be lightweight dating, but in the emails, you're going to be going together real hard, right? So you want to make sure that you are consistently utilizing your emails. When y'all see the light flashing on and on, that's the ring light. That's the ring light. So you want to make sure that you are consistently engaging with them. If you're engaging with them in social media, make sure that you also engaging with them in the emails. And the stuff that you're putting on social media, you're not putting in the emails. And even if it is a little bit of that, it's a portion of what's there. I'm going a little deeper in the emails, right? And so we said the top 4 things that every entrepreneur needs to know is to build and nurture their email list, to segment their email list, to have quality content. You got to bring the value, and you have to measure and you optimize. Why? Because what gets measured gets managed. And so if you're paying attention to the clicks, when you're paying attention to see how many people unsubscribe, when you're paying attention to see which headline worked better, when you're checking to see which content bucket worked better for you, when you do that, you're able to create content that is going to consistently hit, right? Because now you can change the ways that you are communicating with your people into a communication method that is going to be effective. So you want to make sure that you're always looking at that. A lot of the times, and I'm going to speak for myself as well, as entrepreneurs, we kind of just like send stuff out. We just think we're not even really thinking about it too much, unless you are really into the tech side, unless you're really into the number side and the analytics. You're not really paying attention to how your emails hit. And you may not even pay attention till you see like maybe a bunch of people start unsubscribing, and you're like, why is everybody unsubscribing? But you're not going back to check and see what your headlines are looking like. You're not going back to see what your content is looking like. You're not going back to see if you're writing books in your emails and people just don't want to read it. You're not really paying attention to that. As entrepreneurs, I know, I've been doing it for 13 years. I know that we overlook certain things, and now is the time for us to really lean into it, and really lean into us using our email list so that our email list can be profitable to us, right? That $1 can always turn into that 42. That $1 spent will turn into the $42. Remember, that's what they say. The return on investment will be the 42 if you spend $1, right? So you want to make sure that you're always speaking to your email list. You always want to bring them quality content. You always want to share things that they can use. Why? Because I say this all the time, right? the value that you bring is going to be way more than your 5, 10, 15, 20% that you're going to give them if you make my life easier, better. I learn how to do something quicker, or I can eliminate something. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be more valuable than your 10 cent, your 5, 10, 15, 20% discount that you offer. So how can you bring value? How can you bring quality? How can, and don't, and we said this too, don't write books in your email. Everybody want to cram all of the information in an email. Nobody's reading that. Nobody's reading that. I tell you that there's a bunch of gurus, and a bunch of people that I know you're subscribed to in your emails that are sending books of content. Are you reading it? You're probably skimming through it to see what, if there's anything of value for you in that email, and then you're going to, if it is, you're going to read it. If not, it's just going to go to the wayside, or you're going to unsubscribe, or you're going to, delete it, or whatever you're going to do with that content, right? But you want to make sure that you are giving them short bursts of information. Why? Because if they want to read, they want to dig deeper, they can. Send them to a blog, send them to a video, send them to whatever, right? Send them to an article if they want to get deeper on that, but give them the option to go deeper. You make it short and sweet, right? You make it short and sweet. Let me see what I'm missing. Hey Trina, good morning, good morning, good morning. Job and working me out. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Let me see. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Chantel said guilty. I had to shorten my emails. I'm telling you, whole blocks. Nobody's reading that. Nobody's reading that. But the people who do like to do, the people who do enjoy reading, you may want to send them to your blog. You may want to say, hey, check out my blog, or hey, I got a new blog post about blah blah blah. Give them a little short piece of something, just a little something. Give them a highlight and let them go with it. And let them roll with it. So y'all with me? Y'all with me? Let me know in the chat. I'm with you. The numbers for Black Friday. Shoppers spent 9.12 billion in 2022. 2022, shoppers spent $9.12 billion during Black Friday. This is not to mention the entire year, but during Black Friday, this is how much was spent, right? And so if that much money is out there to be made, then you should be out there trying to make it. You should be out there trying to build these relationships and stop listening to people saying, oh, I'm not getting sales. Oh, I'm not doing this, because they're not doing the work. They're not trying to make things happen. They're not trying to make things shake. Why? Because they're limited in what they're doing. They're limited on how far they're willing to go. They're limited on the new things that they're willing to try, or even trying different things. People are limited, and they're stunting their growth. Don't stunt your growth. Don't overlook. I know a lot of us in here were overlooking emails. Do not overlook your emails. You think that, oh, maybe I'll just show up on social media. Social media will make up for it. No, it will not. The people on social media are not there to purchase. The people that are on social media are there to consume information. They're there to be entertained. They're there to scroll through. They may not be there to purchase anything. Like, that's going to be something that's confirmation. Like, oh, did you get the email? Check out this candle. Check out this scent. Check out this. This is to give you more information, for me to send you to my website, for me to do things like that. But you have to remember, social media is not your marketing strategy. Just because you are consistently posting on social media, that is not the whole of a marketing strategy, right? That is a small piece of what needs to happen, or that's a small piece of you becoming omnipresent, but that's all that is. It is not a strategy. Social media is not a strategy. I need everybody in here to put that, because y'all might be saying, oh, but I'm posting 3 times a day on social media. I'm posting consistently on social media, but I'm not sending out emails. That is not a strategy. It's not a strategy, sis. Not a strategy. Put it in there in the chat. Social media is not us. What did I say? I forgot. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because I done lost my train of thought. Don't worry about that one. I need some of that 12 billion. Okay? Okay? All right, I'm with you. All right, so shoppers spent $9.12 billion in 2022 during Black Friday sales, and this year is expected to reach more, right? So if you do not, this is one thing to add. Thank you so much, Jazz. I was like, I forgot what I done said. Social media is not a strategy. It's not a marketing strategy, right? So you want to make sure that you are maybe thinking about considering. I said you want to make sure maybe considering, but consider a buy now pay later option. Consider, I know Shopify has the shop pay where you can break the total amount up into payments, right? It's kind of layaway-ish, right? But you get the service 100%, right? So you want to make sure that you incorporate something like that. Why? Because people will be more enticed to spend more if they know that they could spend more and pay less, or they'll be paying over a period of time, but they'll be fine with paying $32 every 2 weeks or $32 a month, or however it works out for them. But you want to make sure that you put that kind of put that into your website. Buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later. That may look like Klarna, Afterpay, Zip, Sizzle, whatever that thing is called. Those are what your buy now, pay laters are. PayPal has buy now, pay later, right? And so they break that up. So you want to see what you can offer and start offering that. I think there may be a fee. I'm not even sure because I got to do the same thing too. But you get your money up front, and then they got to pay back to the service. They got to pay back to the service. Right? So make sure that you incorporate something like that, because that will also help increase your average order value. It will increase your average order value, right? So someone named Vivek Panja, she is the lead analyst of Adobe Digital Insights, right? And she says in a statement, shoppers are embracing Vivek. It might be a girl or a guy, I don't know. Vivek is the name though. Shoppers are embracing the buy now, pay later payment method more this year to be able to buy desired gifts for family and friends. So if people are spending less because they're making less, or things are so expensive now, and so they really like tightening up on their budget, they will spend more because they want to share and they want to buy for their family and friends. They want to show their love and appreciation or whatever it is, or they want to buy more for themselves, whatever, right? But if you give them this option, then they know that they can go ahead and buy whatever it is that they want, and they know that they'll be able to do that over a period of time. Right? So you want to make sure that you are incorporating that into your social media. Not to your social media, sorry. That you incorporating that into your website. So when they purchase. Typically 6%. All right, here we go. Thank you, Jazz. Typically 6% plus 30 cents, I believe, is the transaction fee. And it's not bad if you're saying if the average order value is going to increase, right? If the average order value is going to increase, instead of you spending $25 on one thing, you decide that now you want to spend $250 or whatever. It kind of works out. I will pay a 6%, 6% plus the 30 cent on the transaction. Why not? You got to pay for something. You paying for ads. You're paying for your email marketing. You're paying for your website. There's things that are already happening. You're paying for transactions anyway when a credit card transaction is being done, right? So if you got to pay a little bit more in order for you to make more, then that's okay, right? Because you got to spend money to make money. How many of y'all with me? How many of y'all with me? In the cut, in the thing, and the none. I said I was gonna do a video on that too. I didn't do that yet. I have it in my drafts though. Oh, that would be a good one. Talk about getting this money. The buy now, pay later. That might be. Let me write this down. Buy now, pay later video. What's that song? In a cat, in a thing, and in on it. What song is that? I don't know, but I know what it is. I have it in my drafts. Yep, average order value gotta go way up. That's right. Yep, it's like 2 transaction fees. I'm with you. You gotta spend something to make something. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. All right, y'all with me? All right, so trill, trillions are spent online, and you need to get on that action. A year. A year. So it's not just for the holiday season you need to get active, because people are spending money all year round. People will spend money on the things that they need all year round. People will spend money on the things that they want all year round. They'll find a way to make a way for this thing that they want. Right, Chantel? Right, Telfar bag gang, whatever they call the community, those Telfar people, let me tell you, they will do what they need to do to get their bag for whatever new collection is coming out, right? You will find the money, even if you have to buy now, pay later, even if you have to, no matter what, you're going to find a way, right? People are spending all year long. And since these people are spending all year long, get in front of them all year long. Yes, we're going to put some more attention and concentration on holidays, because we know that people are really out there ready to buy. But don't sleep on the rest of the year. Don't sleep on that, because it's still popping. It's still popping. I'm with you. Double the order value, and you don't have to think about the extra processing fee. I'm telling you. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do in order to increase the average order value. Why? And this is not just by saying buy now, pay later, because you could also increase the order value by bundling up, doing upsells, doing cross sells. You can also, add more value to the package, and that will increase the average order value. So I also encourage you guys to look at your apps on whatever website platform you're on, and see what apps they have that is going to help you with your upsells and cross sells, or things that you can just add more things. So if I see that you like oatmeal and honey soap, then I'm gonna say, oh, you may also like this. Or I may say, not you may also like this, because sometimes that just automatically generates, but I'll say, buy this and you'll get this amount off, or buy another oatmeal and honey soap and you'll get it for 50% off, or buy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm increasing what you came there to spend, right? Because I feel like I'm getting a deal. And since I feel like I'm getting a deal, why not shop more? Right? I'll have it for later. So that means next time when I come to your website, I don't have to buy this thing full price, because I got it at a discounted price with this particular order. Right? So you want to consider that as well. You want to make sure you're considering the bundles, and you also want to make sure that you're considering the upsells and the cross sells. Yes? Yes, let me see. Big companies do it. Temu, Sheen, etc. So if we want big business, we have to hop on the trend. Purr. Chantel says, yep, we find the money some way, somehow. Right. Same for the Beehive. Right. Those Renaissance tickets were astronomical, and not an empty seat in the house. I'm saying people will find a way. People will sacrifice. And I'm not saying you got to say, oh, sacrifice your rent to pay this. You know what I'm saying? But people are going to buy what they find valuable to them. If it means something to them, they're going to do it. It meant something for everybody to be in the room with Beyonce. It meant something for you to do what she asked you to do, to go to the concert. It meant something for you to grab that new collection. It meant something to you. So you got to make it mean something. Do something to make me feel good. Do something to make me feel better. Right? You got to do that for your customers. And so if upselling them is going to make them feel better, because now they feel like, oh, I got that, so 50% off, do it. Do it, because they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I needed that. Oh, my son could get one. I can get one. Oh, yeah, that's a great deal. I'm not paying full price for 2. Oh, that's a great deal. Maybe I'm going to get 40s instead. Maybe I'm going to get 4 of these instead. Let me see. Vanga is a good upsell app driven by AI. Is that on Shopify? Are you on Shopify, Melissa? Sam's ID Christmas ready. What does that mean? Sam's ID Christmas ready. All right, so we got trillions are spent online all year. We spoke about that yesterday. Let me see. We spoke about this yesterday at the top of the show. Oh, cleaning your email list. Cleaning your email list. Now, it's on Shopify. Okay. Got you. I'm gonna try that because Bubble Babes University is on Shopify. I'm thinking about moving my Bubble Babes over, but I've been thinking about it for quite some time and I haven't done it yet. So we don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll rewatch. Hope you ladies have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Trina. I have to jump on a meeting. Gotcha. Got you. All right, so this is the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with. Well, maybe I'll go into a little bit more because I was ranting about the wrong thing this morning. But build and clean your email list. So not so much build because we already spoke about building, but cleaning your email list. When you see that somebody is not engaging, you want to send out a re-engaging email. You want to see if they want to be a part of it, but you also want to say, give them the option. We haven't heard from you, but whatever. If you want to leave, you can unsubscribe, figure out your wording, but you want to give them the option to stay or to go before you just give them the boot, because they may not have been engaging with you. Maybe they just haven't been getting your emails. Maybe they just weren't paying attention. Maybe they just didn't think. Maybe they were waiting for a particular moment in order to shop with you, or to open a particular email, right? We don't know what people are thinking all the time, right? So you want to give them an opportunity to stay on the list, or you want to give them an opportunity to unsubscribe. If they do not respond, then you know that you need to clean them off. Why are we going to clean them off? Because this is going to help with your open rates. This is also going to help when you are sending out emails, because if you're sending out X amount of emails, it's going to end up costing you. And if you're sending out emails to people who don't want your emails, you're wasting money. You're throwing your money out the window, and you don't need to be doing all of that, right? We don't need to be throwing our money out the window. We are already sitting here trying to make things work. We're trying to make something shake here. We are not going to be throwing money out the window trying to send information to people who don't want it. If you don't want my information, that's totally fine. Maybe you'll come back. Maybe you'll, reconsider. That's fine. But if you don't want my information right now, I can't be butthurt, and I also can't be paying for somebody who don't want it. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go so that I can focus on the people who want what I have, the people who want to read what I have, the people who are worth my money that I'm spending it on this email campaign. I am going to focus on them, and I have to let you guys go. So you want to clean your list regularly. Clean your list regularly. Clean your list regularly, because if you're going to send out Black Friday emails, you're going to be sending out quite a few emails, right? And so you don't want to hit your quota or whatever it is for your price tier if I'm sending out hundreds of emails to people who don't want my emails. I'm wasting emails that I could have sent out another time. Right? And so I don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that you clean that out. Clean out your emails. I know you look at it and be like, oh, well, they should say no. If they're not responding, if they have never opened up an email, if they give them a chance to re-engage with you, if they don't want it and they unsubscribe, toodaloo. Toodaloo. They gotta go. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. They gotta go. I have gotten emails like, we notice you haven't opened our email, right? And I forgot what else it said. I'm terrible with checking my personal emails. Right. And those are the type of emails that you want to send out to see if these people want to be on your list. Right. And maybe they want to be on your list and they just needed something to sweeten the deal. Maybe they wanted something to help them to become a customer. Right. So definitely clean up your list. And I wrote in red letters, remove inactive subscribers to improve your email deliverability. Right? To improve your email deliverability. So y'all already know we're going to recap one more time. So you're going to segment and you're going to personalize. By personalization, you're going to put their name in the email. Right? If I'm saying good morning, I'm going to say good morning. I'm going to use the merge tag so it can say your first name. So when you read my email, it's going to say good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Michelle. It's going to say good morning, Laura. It's going to say your name, whatever you have on your account. That's what it's going to call you, right? And so that's how I'm going to send out my emails. People like to be they like to feel like the email is to them specifically, right? So you want to segment and you want to personalize. Again, you're going to segment so you can have these people in categories so that you can target them and speak to them the way that you need to about said item, right? You want to craft compelling subject lines. You could definitely use AI for this. You can tell AI to give you 10 suggestions for captivating or compelling email subject lines that people will click, right? You can do all of that and send that through AI. You can also ask AI to help you with your email itself, right? And again, create your email in AI and use your brand voice, personality, and tone all the time. Sound like you all the way across the board. Um, Again, you want to make sure that it's optimized for mobile. Remember, I had shared my struggle. I had to send the email to the people that made the template in order for them to fix it because it wasn't anything that BigCommerce could fix because it already said that it was optimized for email, and no matter what I did, it still was outside of the parameters. So they have to fix it themselves, the people that created the template. You want to do the A/B testing. You want to give people a choice. You're giving them a choice to see which one works best, right? So you know what kind of headline is going to work for you. You know what kind of content is going to work for you, the kind of content that people will click on, right? And that's the kind that you want to create more of. You may want to incorporate countdown timers. I don't have a countdown timer in my emails, but if you find that to be useful, you could definitely incorporate it because timers give people a sense of urgencies. Urgency. I don't know why we feel like we have to do something before a countdown. Like if you see a countdown, let me know if this is you. Let me know if this is you. You see a countdown on a website and it makes you move faster through the website. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. Put a 2 if it doesn't. Oh, Sam's Christmas ready. Got you. It says Sam ID. I was like, Sam ID. Sam ID. Let me know if those countdown timers make you move a little quicker. Put a 1 in the chat if the countdown timers make you move quicker through the website. Because I'll be like, oh, I got to hurry up. I got to get to checkout. I got to do this. I got to look through here. I got to do this. And I be trying to ignore it because I know it's all in my head. But still, I'm still trying to hurry through the website because I'm trying to hurry up and get whatever deal they say I'm going to get or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to hurry up to get this thing. So it may be something that works for you. Right? So you may want to try that out and see if the countdown timer works for you. You could even use the countdown timer in your website. Using the countdown timer, especially when they have stuff in their cart, you decrease the chances of them having an abandoned cart, right? You increase them, maybe they're going to buy because now they know that, oh, I'm going to get this discount but I got to use it within this certain amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the purchase. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it, but those are ideas so that you can help people make that decision on if they're going to purchase your thing. Right? Oh, some of y'all have some discipline. It don't make none of y'all move faster, but it makes some of us move fast. I'm telling y'all, it does. A lot of y'all have some good discipline. A lot of y'all have good discipline. So countdown timers, you also want to know everything. Everything is about paying attention. You analyzing, you're tracking information. So you make sure you're looking at your click rates. Make sure that you're looking at what headlines work. Make sure you're looking to see how people are skimming through your content. Make sure you check. And if you use MailChimp, they show you, they'll let you know the skimmability of your newsletter, your content, whatever. They'll tell you, okay, well, the sentences are a bit long. This is a little bit wordy. It'll tell you that. So you just want to keep that in mind. Just look back and look at your insights and your analytics and see what you see. Right? See what you see the behavior, see the patterns. This is going to help you when you're doing your next campaigns, your next emails. This is going to help you to create more consistency and also positive results, right? Let me see. The last thing is a question. I have wrote this question down for you guys. So, and this is how we're going to close the show. What are your biggest challenges? What are your biggest challenges or concerns with email marketing during Black Friday? What are your biggest challenges or concerns with email marketing during Black Friday? You could say something like, I don't know what to talk about. I still don't have my offers. You could say, I'm not set up. I don't know if people are going to respond. No matter what that thing is, what got you hung up on your emails? What do you think is going to be present itself as the biggest challenge or concern you're going to have utilizing your email marketing for Black Friday? What do you think that's going to be? And I know for a lot of y'all is going to be consistency. And if consistency and discipline is your challenge, then I would challenge you to schedule. I would challenge you to take a day or take an hour or so to plan out the content that you want to send out, create that content, and schedule that out. So that way it's not a problem with you being consistent. You're going to be consistent because it's automatically automated and scheduled out for you. So you don't even have to worry about that. Right. And you want to make sure that you take it with you on your website. So if you say you're going to have 20% off or 30% off, make sure you create that coupon code that is consistent with what you said with the email, so that when the email does go out, you don't have to go back into your website and say, oh, I got to create this coupon code. It's already consistent with what you already said was going to happen, right? And so if you're going to do the consistency with your email marketing, you're going to make sure it matches with your website. You should also do that with your social media, right? You at least, you don't have to plan out the content for every single day of the week, right? Let's say you don't do that, although you should, but let's say you don't do that, but you know that for Black Friday or for the holiday season, you're going to send out various emails on this particular time. You're going to make it match up to the website so that the coupon codes and everything else is accurate. Your banners or whatever you're going to put on your carousel or your hero image or whatever that thing is, whatever that look like to you, then you're going to change that out too, right, for the date. But you also want your content for your social media to be consistent with what is going on with the Black Friday sales and deals that's going on the back end, right? And so you're going to create that too, and you're going to schedule that out. Again, you could fill in the blanks along the way, but those things that are going to be major for you, those holidays that you want to make sure that Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturdays, for that, you want to make sure that you have all of that scheduled and automated so that way you don't have to keep going back and trying to figure things out. It'll automatically be everywhere it needs to be. I think that's a good tip right there. Because how many of you guys make sure that when you have a sale, everything is inconsistent, everything is working together, right? Everything is not working together. Everything is working crazy. Everything is working sporadically. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, the code ain't working. Oh, this is not happening. We get like that. We get chaotic. Unless if you take a moment, you take a day and you get that together, you can make it all work together for you. Everything is always working together for my good. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. And you can make it easy. I could be busy and not be crazy, right? I could make it easy. I can make it easy. I can make it seamless. But what we do when we are looking at business and Black Friday and holiday, we think about, oh, we got to be crazy. We got to be chaotic. But not if we're strategic. Right? We still will be busy, but I don't have to be busy and crazy. I could just be busy because everything's already lined up for me. All I got to do is do the work, and I got to make that happen. Right? So let me see what you guys are saying. I don't want to overwhelm them with emails. Need a good rhythm. Remember, if you feel 1 to 2 emails is good, 1 to 2 emails is good a week. If you feel 3 emails is good, 3 emails is good, right? If you have certain days of the week where you allotted that to be for tip Monday, tip Tuesday, Sundays we're going to do this, and then whatever. If you got information, you have education you want to give them, and that email could just be about education. You're not selling anything. You're not trying to get them to go to your website. You're just giving information. Maybe you're just giving a tip. Maybe you're just giving them something that they could use, and it's not is not geared to a sale, right? They'll be more likely to open that email that is not just going to just sell, because now they feel like, oh, this is something to value. Oh, it's Tip Tuesday. Let me check this out. Let me see what tips she got for me this Tuesday. Oh, this is a prayer. Oh, let me check and see what kind of prayer she got here for me today. Oh, this is an affirmation for the day or an affirmation for the week. Let me check and see what this is all about. Right. So then when you do send them something with the sale or whatever, they can go and they'll be like, oh, let me go. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this affirmation went to this candle. Let me go get this candle. Oh, I got a discount. Oh, let me use this discount. And stop communicating with your people only when you have a discount, a deal, or a collection coming up. Yes, 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 and yes, y'all. Let me know if y'all with me. Let me know if y'all with me. Yes, cousin. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. How much is too much or too little? It's totally up to you how often you want to send out your email. I would minimum would be at least once a week. And some people don't use email. I know I was listening to Audrey Richmond and she's like, she doesn't really do emails too much unless she is launching something, right? And so when she's launching, that's when she's going to be doing a lot more emails. But if she's doing a launch or whatever, then she's more visible on social media because that's where she feels like she's giving them more value. But she's also a service-based business. We are a product-based business. And so sometimes our customers are going to be looking for something that we have in an email. They're going to be looking for that. So I would say one is the minimum. Once a week is the minimum, but I would at least shoot for 2 to 3 times a week. And I would say 2 if you feel like you don't want to overwhelm them. Maybe do something in the beginning of the week and the end of the week. So it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. And you'll know how your people are starting to engage with you. You'll know if you're doing too much or too little. Right? You gotta look at it and see what they're saying. See what the people are saying. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. They will tell you. And then there was an example. She was saying there was 2 people that sold body butter. She liked the body butter of the person who didn't send emails or check and see how she felt about. They didn't ask her anything about her feedback. They didn't ask her anything about the service. It was a purchase and that was it. But then she said another person she purchased a body butter from. Now this person, she didn't like the body butter as much as she liked the first person, but this person was consistent with sending her an email. They wanted to know about her feedback. They wanted her to know about information about what products that they're using in the shea butter and why the shea butter is so good for her. The body butter is so good for her. Da 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 da. And then they sent her a coupon code, and she said that's the customer, that's the company that she went with because they showed that they cared about what was going on. They communicated with her, and she was like, a lot of people like to be communicated with. And if you don't communicate with them, then you may lose them. And just like this girl, between the battle of the body butters, this girl who didn't communicate lost that sale, even though she had a great product. She lost it. And then she went with her. So I say all of that to say, communicate with your people. Communicate with your people. So let me know if this was valuable to you guys. You guys didn't put your challenges up. I didn't see any challenges, y'all. But again, I know that you guys at work. I know that you are at work. And I will judge y'all another time. I won't judge y'all now. All right, y'all. So I hope this was valuable to you. I hope that you guys are going to make some adjustments. I hope that you guys start to really sit down and plan out your content. And I have something I'm going to discuss next week. Well, I have a lot of things I want to discuss next week. But just as far as an idea is concerned about getting in order and organizing and automating and things like that, we're going to go more in depth about that next week. I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me today. I appreciate you every single day at 9 a.m. because I know that you guys are busy. I know you guys are at work, and I know that your time is valuable and that you cannot get this thing back. So I hope that something that I said resonated with you and that you could use it today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. We are on our road to 100K. So if you have not yet subscribed, if you are watching the replay, write replay down there in the chat, in the comment section. And I also want you to make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we are going live. And we go live every Monday through Friday. I was about to say every day. We go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And take this video out and share it with people. And that is it, y'all. that is it. Y'all have an amazing day, and an amazing weekend. I will talk to y'all later. See you later. Bye, y'all.